Hello, it's Aunt Allison, and I'm here in Organ Pipe National Monument, which is in Arizona. And as you can see, it might be January, but it is sunny and warm here today. And I wanted to show you some of the really cool cactuses that grow here. The first one that's behind me is called an organ pipe cactus, and that's why this place got its name. And it's because it looks like the big pipes on an instrument called an organ that you might see in a big church. An organ's kind of like a piano. Okay, so that's an organ pipe cactus. And what do you know about cactuses? I bet that you know that they are spiky. So let's look at some of the spikes on this cactus. It is very spiky. I don't know if you can see them, but all up and down this cactus, there are lots of little spikes. You do not want to touch it. Let's look at some other cactuses in Organ Pipe National Monument. This one is especially scary. It's called an octatillo. Octatillo. Basically, it looks like a bunch of brown sticks that all have spikes on them. And it doesn't look too friendly. Yikes. You do not want to touch that. But my favorite cactus in the Sonoran Desert, where I am right now, is called, well, I'm not going to tell you yet. I'm going to wait till I get there. I have to walk really carefully because you don't want to run into any of these cactuses. If you accidentally get too close to one, it could hurt for real. Okay, we're getting close to them now. My favorite type of cactus out here in the Sonoran Desert is called the Saguaro Cactus. And it's my favorite because it is the biggest. Now let me show you one. Okay, here we go. Get over here without getting pricked on any cactuses. Here is the biggest cactus in the desert, the saguaro. Are you ready? Can you see it? Does it look like the biggest cactus? Not really, huh? Well, here's the thing. That cactus right there is probably older than you are. That cactus is about 10 years old. Okay, it takes the saguaro a really long time to grow. So if that little tiny one is 10 years old, you can only imagine how long it takes for them to get really big. I bet you've seen, I just saw a lizard go by. Lizards love to live in the desert. There's a big one. Much bigger, huh? So if that little tiny one is 10 years old, you can only imagine how long it takes for them to get that big. And now, if you can see this one down here, you're probably thinking, wait, Aunt Allison, I thought saguaro cactus had arms on them. And they do. But I found out that it takes up to 75 years for the cactus to get its first arm. So for the first 75 years, it just looks like this tall one. Wow, it goes so far above my head. Oh, and it's spiky too, for sure. Look at all the spikes on this bad boy. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you can see it, but that's a lot of spikes. Wow. So let's see if we can find one that has an arm on it. I think this way. While we're getting there, maybe we'll see some different types of cactus. Oh yeah, here's one that's growing its first arm. And you'll see it right back there, right behind my head. Right there. It's getting its first little baby arm, which means it's probably already 70 years old. I found out that these saguaros can live for up to 150 to 200 years. They're not even sure how long they can live. Here's another big organ pipe cactus. It looks like a whole bunch of cactus all stuck together. But the reason why the saguaros are my favorite is not just because they can live to be super old, like those tall ones, and get lots of arms on them, but it's because they make a home for so many animals. And so I really wanted you to get excited about this cactus like I am, because I really am excited about the saguaro cactus. It's my favorite cactus, and the Sonoran Desert is probably my favorite place. I mean, come on, look at that. It's pretty amazing. There's giant mountains back there. Uncle Peter's out hiking today. There's tons of plants to see. The desert is not empty. It's full of stuff. So because I was so excited about this cactus, I went to the gift shop and I got you something. And I'm gonna send it to you so that you can read about these really cool cactus, the saguaro cactus. And it is this book. It's called Desert Giant. I read it to Uncle Peter last night and he said that he thought that you would like it. So we got you one and we're sending it to your house. It should be there pretty soon. When you get it, you can read all about these giant cactus and all the animals that live inside of them. And I hope you enjoy it and like it as much as we do. All right, from Arizona, I love you and we'll see you next time. Bye.